interlude campaign. What is this? For limited time, take advantage of interlude campaign part included because it will be half for limited time. Okay. Oh, well. Queen Med, Cleopatra, Kukulain, Assassin of Paraiso, Shinjuku, Kato, Berserker of El Dorado, and Lord Insulin. At least I have about half of them, so that's nice. But yes, hey everyone, and welcome back to some more FGO, and I got things here. What do I have? Oh, cool. It's November. My God, man, no, it means I will turn 34. I don't wanna be older, man. When I was a kid, always looking forward, like, yay, birthday! No, please stop time. Stop it all, I don't want this. Agonize and scream, that's gonna be it. See, is there anything fun we can summon right now? Kukulain altar would be nice. You know, I'm gonna yeet in my tickets for this. But yes, I'm gonna continue with Götterdämmerung today. I'm just gonna roll, you know. We warm up a little bit with FGO, and maybe I will be lucky. Maybe not. Bacon, bring out the luck, the gacha. It's a bit stiff to sit like this, but you know what? I'm willing to give my all for a good. Bacon died. I didn't help. Bacon, you didn't do anything good. I will make you to ham this Christmas. Hamburger. No, she died. By eating chickens. Well, she didn't die by that, but man, dude, it's pretty. Why Shinji? Why Shinji? I hate him. I hate him. Man, I only. Was it because I said I hate him? Was that? Come on, cat. Come on, game. Don't be like that. Don't be a bitch about it. Please don't. The game is mean to me. Fucking game. Oh god. Wait, what? Oh yeah. I might as well receive this. And before I do continue though, I want to first of all thank everyone for commenting and all of that and supporting my channel and my dumbass content, whatever I'm doing here. And also talking a little bit, I want to clarify because previously, I talked about the, my reaction to MC, like, oh, saving everyone, and I think that is dumb. I still think it's very dumb. It is really dumb. The dumbery of standing up to these envoys and causing this really, yeah, it's a big note from me. Mainly, first of all, causing, I mean, let's be fair. While I agree that what's happening here is obviously wrong, the problem is, first of all, by attacking the envoy, we become enemies with them and the people. The people, the kids and the adults and all that, they are believing in this so hard. You don't think that we can just change it like that. It can't. It takes time to change people that have been so indoctrinated through generations. We don't make that in the whiff of a hand. And I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to stay in this Lostbelt for a couple of decades so we can change their mind and change all of their views and stuff like that. So I think it is just a very, very dumbass thing to actually do by attacking the envoy. And not to mention, hadn't Napoleon appeared we wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have made it, you know? We would have died. And what would we have died for? A dumbass moral piece of cake, so to speak, you know? Like, this is morally right to do. And, I mean, okay, I guess, you know, stand up for your morals. Great. But at the same time, considering that you're carrying the burden of saving proper human history, you need to be able to understand that, especially MC, that you can't save everyone, however. And I don't say like, you know, ignore everyone, we shouldn't help people. If you see people and you can help them in, like, generally, yeah, sure, do that. After all, I mean, they are still people and all of that. I don't mean that we should ignore them, we should kill them or whatever. But you need also to think that we carry, first of all, a massive burden. And we need to make sure that we survive so we can save, well, the world. Our world, at least. And by doing this, it's just reckless and dumb, you know? And I can understand, you know, MC is like, it's all the moral and all that. But I do also find it kind of iffy when you're considering that now we know. In the previous Lostbelt, we didn't know that it would end up with the Lostbelt being eradicated and all people and everything there would stop existing. Now we know that. But it's like MC is trying to not think about, which I can understand. I mean, it is still a very burden when you're considering that you're seeing all these people, you're seeing that they are alive, they have been alive for many years. I mean, they have their own history, they have everything. So I can imagine thinking about that is probably not a good thing to do, because you're probably just ending up going crazy. And of course, we don't want to go that. But I just find this so dumb by the MC to do this and not stopping Mashu. Mashu, I can imagine, is, you know, she do this mainly because her upbringing is very different from anyone else. But MC, no, it's just wrong, in my opinion. Very wrong. Mainly because, as I see it, and as our character should have learned by now, is that sometimes we need to do bad things to make the greater good, so, you know? Sometimes we need to make sacrifices. How many servants, how many people have not sacrificed themselves for us? And we pretty much just throwing it out the window, or I mean, we were all already outside, but, you know? And we just throwing that away. We are stepping on their sacrifices simply because we were this is wrong, this is wrong, this is not the right thing to do. And that is one major flaw I find with this, you know? And as I said, I don't think the MC should become like a stone cold killer, go full Kuritsugu and stuff like that. But this doesn't make sense to me. If anything, it makes the MC a liability, in my opinion, you know? Like, it doesn't. I'm sorry for blabbering on, but I just think this is a major flaw in how we do things. Just to make ourselves appear like we are such great heroes, we are the good guys, but are you seriously kidding me? Oh my god, I need to do this now. I will. While I do this, I can. What the fuck is this for Crafterson? Hello, Shibi. I mean, it's for the event, I guess. Previous event, I guess. I will do it like this. Point. But yeah, and okay, now I can pester you guys with even more about this. But yeah, I do know we can disagree. We can have different opinions about what is right and what is wrong. Because in the end, it is all about our own subjective view on moral, what is right, what is wrong. I mean, obviously, in a normal and in a different... Ooh, super success. Why don't I get that when I'm trying to level up a servant? That's bullshit. Yeah, you know, I think the thing is that in a different situation, I would have been more lenient on it. But this, as I see it, is just a big no, because it won't work like that, you know? It's, in the end, we causing more damage and problems, risking our own hide for brownie points, pretty much, you know? We just want to get like, aha! We are the good ones, yay! And I can still understand. It's all about, you know, we want to be the good ones. And holy crap, I got so many of these. So many of these. So many of these. My god, why do I keep these? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why now. Let's see, we can well. Oh man, they were for an event, right? Pretty sure they were. Ah well, but yeah. I know I'm just blabbering. There is nothing... I mean, as said, there is no... This is right, this is wrong. There's nothing black and white about this thing at all, actually. And it's only subjective what we consider right and wrong. And what is you like... Are you go to save everyone? Or is it to save as many as you can? Or is it to save yourself? You know, it's all about the view, you know? How you see it and what you want to stand for, so to speak. And of course, this is a game, this is just an hyperbolic stand, like, this is not real, it's fictional. So, obviously, had it been real, I think we had all pretty much fought a little bit different. Probably I would have most likely. But right now, I'm just thinking this is a pretty big flaw in the character, you know, that... Holy shit, so many Ilias I got here. Mamma mia. And I will say it, I think it's a bit bad writing in that regard, in the MC. I personally don't like that kind of character really much. They tend to be very boring, very fast. I like characters that is... While I don't want them to be like... murder, I want to see them be able to grow and all that. But this character is literally just now throwing out of the window. Because, you know, we're good guys, aren't we? Yeah, we probably are. You know? And I think that is a bit sad. Okay, I think this is enough. Yeah, I'm so sorry for all this fucking blabbering, but now we're gonna see if there's any shootings here. Come on, come on. Ah, there's one. We're gonna borrow this one. I'm curious. Okay, caster, level and go down. Down. Oh yeah, I managed to level Anastasia up now, so I'm gonna use her. Might as well for a titty arrow in there. Probably good, I don't know. But yeah. Sorry, it's been like 50 minutes of me just blabbering dumbass shit, but hey, welcome to my channel. I do whatever I want. Castle Snow and Ice beginning. Fantastic. The gate won't open, will it? No, Zelda. It don't open the ordinary day. Assuming you stay here and don't go out again, at least. I won't. Nobody has a fever right now. You did a good deed, Gerda. So the goddess and the envoy will forgive you. That they didn't punish you, proof enough of that, right? Still, the gate won't open. I wonder if we really will have to wait for the next ordinary day to stop on our journey, like he said we would.
Meh. These have never happened before. What's going to happen now? It's almost like I'm dreaming.
An envoy only comes in on the ordinary day. The goddess hasn't permitted them to descend from Valhalla any other time. At least that's what that man with a huge metal thing said. Whether it's true or not is beyond me. Honestly, we're not sure what to do now either. It never occurred to us that something like this could happen. Yeah. Talk about messing up their fucking minds. You heard someone saying we should try to force the gate open now, but...
You can't. You'll never get to Valhalla without an envoy.
Sure about that?
Maybe you could all just wait until next year?
Yes, I suppose we could. Casually. Maybe we could wait till next year then? Well, sure, why not? Oh, man. Imagine that. You've been pretty much gone your entire life waiting to die at 25. And then like, okay, I guess we're gonna wait another year. Man, the anxiety would fucking kill me, man.
Of course you could. All the children were thinking how nice it would be to make the flower bed past the field a bit bigger. We'd all be so happy if the grown-ups helped us. I mean that, you know? So what do you say?
Yeah, let's grow the flowers that I'm gonna carry with me when I'm gonna get smooshed by giants. Thanks.
The fire on the mountains? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that either. The snow dice at least make some sense, but the fire, I got nothing.
Really? You know what's going on with the ice that cover the mountain and the snow that covers all the Scandinavia?
Mashu, it's called winter. I don't want to be like that, but it's a pretty common occurring thing here. Winter. I mean, I guess it's more excessive snow than normal, but still, I'm sorry.
Yeah, more or less. Might as well explain while we're taking a break. I guess it's about time I told you the point of this march, anyway. Say, I never did tell you where I wanted to go after we left the village, did I?
When you said it was, join me! You know what? That thing I do agree with MC. If Napoleon appeared and said, join me, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Haha, sorry about that. Alright then, let's start at the beginning. You do know about the myth of Ragnarök, right?
Ragnarök? It's pretty bad.
Well, in this Lostbelt, it looks like the last war between the gods and giants still took place. But as you likely figured out yourselves, the Age of Gods didn't end here for some reason. Thanks to that, civilization never developed, humans are still worshipping gods, and giants roam unchecked around the mountains. Basically, for the last 3,000 years or so, things have remained pretty much the same, as they were back in the 1000 BCs, when the Norse Age of Gods were originally meant to end. That would let the place heading down a slightly different path from the myth we know.
Woohoo. Okay, so how do you have that knowledge? If he is someone from proper human history, should he really have that knowledge then?
The Age of Gods lasting in the present day. Then directed goal of Davish were right.
Oh wait, doesn't because I do know when a summon is summoned, they get all the knowledge of that era. So I guess it works here too then. I didn't think of that. I think like he would only get the knowledge from our history, so to speak, and not this fake history, so to speak. The different history? I guess that is how it worked.
Yep, the real deal's right here in Scandinavia. Didn't you hear the kids going on about the goddess this and goddess that? Well, there you are. She didn't die in Ragnarok or turn into divine spirit. She remained intact to this day. Now she rules this Lostbelt, using her 100 envoys as a go-between to keep both the giants and humans in check. She's the last god in Scandinavia, and she kept the Age of Gods going all this time. She lives in the northern part of Oslo Fjord, in a castle located in proper human history, Old Oslo region.
Oslo is the capital of Norway. Dude, that's pretty cool. We're gonna go to Norway too.
The Queen of Scandinavia, who covered half of its mountain in frost. Scathach-Skadi, goddess of snow and ice. The last remaining deity, and the one in charge of this entire Lostbelt. We're not talking servant here, we're talking full-blown, honest to God, goodness goddess.
But why is Scathach in this then? Why wouldn't they make Skadi an entire new character that is it's their own? Am I the one that find that a little bit weird?
I'm trying to get to her castle, the problem where you find the crypter and the servant too. I bet you those where the paper moon thing is, along with, what was it called again? The Tree of Emptiness. Anyway, I bet I know where you can find that too.
Scathach?
Yep,
You mean that's Scathach?
that's what I said.
Phew!
Now get her for me. What is the thing, a dog? I'm okay with dogs.
Fool.
What? Nani, what's your problem? What's that say?
Can't you just put Fu in the cannon and shoot it away? I'm just saying. Okay. Elsa. Your castle look gorgeous as ever. I'm losing my hair. I'm not sure what's going on. What about the giants? Indeed, they may appear to be quite active, but they are not exactly industrious. I hold absolute authority over them. I can make them attack or sleep with a single command. Huh, fancy that! But even I cannot suppress their instinct. The giants who survive consume heat in any form they can. Though most of them remain in hibernation, they will awaken at the slightest hint of a new heat source and devour it immediately. Cool. Hot. The giants can't serve as a proper disciplined army, as I suspect. How about if you put, like they have this horse and the carrot on a stick? Can't we do that, but like with a lantern in front of the giant? We just put like a band, a stick, a rope, and then a lantern thing in front of them, and they're like, "Rrr." Wouldn't that work? I'm just throwing out the possibilities. You need to think outside the box. I'm literally is in a box right now, because camera, but if I'm doing like, I'm outside of it now. Haha. See, I'm smart. Of course, I have nothing but the utmost respect for your ability to control many of them at once, but as familiars go, they are third-rate at best. Saber? Saber Moon, me man! It's quite alright. That knight of yours is correct, Ophelia. The giants may have lived through the fires of Ragnarok as the humans and I did, but they are a pitiful shadow of their former selves. Dude, how were they back then? Like, holy crap! Still, they were once proud and mighty souls. That is why I love them, for they too are living things here in Scandinavia. We gods may not always have seen eye to eye with the giants, but they were still being on par with us. The heat of the flames scorched them all. It twisted the frost giant, the mountain giants. No giant escaped its wrath. Now they have become so twisted that they are little more than walking calamities. They bring nothing but death and destruction, just like fire. So I should keep them in check myself. With the masks born of mine own hands, I can unite all the giants under my rule. For I carry the noble blood of Ymir in my icy veins. Oh, wait. Wait, I'm gonna check here. Skadi. Yeah, yes, it is true. In Norse mythology, Skadi is a Jotun and goddess associated with bow hunting, skiing, winter, and mountains. Let's see. Man, Skadi is the daughter of the deceased. He was the son of Elvaldi, Biassi, and married to the god Njörder. Njörder is the father of the deities Frey and Freya. Cool. I like it. But yeah, that is... Oh, man. Also, I'm connect with... between... Scholars have felt as a potential connection between Skadi and god Hurr. And... oh, well, that's interesting. But why Scathach?
Ah, so you two knew Scathach from proper human history, Unfortunately, this version of her is absolutely not the person you know. She's not a divine spirit, not a god that lost his body and his soul back to nature. She's an actual living goddess.
Is it that Scathach did something, so she... what the fuck?
Scathach-Skadi, goddess and queen, has been around for thousands of years, ever since the Age of Gods, a fusion of Norse goddess and the Celtic warrior Scathach.
But why a fusion? I see. I hear that certain aspects of Scathach from proper humanism may have blended in with the Norse deity Skadi. Oh, really? I suppose, in this Lostbelt, Skadi, the goddess of snow mountains, who is herself part giant, would be the predominant figure of Scathach. It's... What is it? What is it, Jean-Lee? She missed. Yo, what is it? What are you talking? Ja, what are you saying? Ja, ska du komma upp här? Psst. She's very talkative right now. Okay, so that's interesting. Still, I think it would be interesting if they made Skadi an entire new character of its own, rather than riding on Scathach like that, you know? But I guess, you know, waifus and all of that, I guess. But,
Here in this Lostbelt, where the Age of Gods never ended, she rules over human and giants alike. Her goal seems to be for everything to remain as it is. I guess that part's the same as other Lostbelts. If nothing else, I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to wipe humanity out. In fact, word has it that Scathach-Skadi loves all forms of life. That's what I've been hearing anyway.
who? Loves?
Means we can reason with her, long as we don't go openly declaring war on her or anything.
Why don't I feel that won't be that easy? It would be nice, but is there anything I learned from games? It's never that easy.
She won't see us as enemies, guaranteed.
But Napoleon, we already destroyed a number of their envoys.
Trust me, it can take more than that to ruffle this queen's feathers. I know that sounds pretty weird, but it's true. She doesn't call herself the mother of Scandinavia for nothing.
Ah, MILF. Wait, mother?
That's right.
And hello, Shanli. Are you up here now? I'm gonna say hello to everyone. Ja? Ja. Oh God, I love you. Ja. You're so nice. You're so cute. Ja. Oh yeah. You say that. Another one is sleeping up there. Tifa. Shanksilla. Oh my God, Shanli.
That's right. That said, I can understand why you've been nervous, especially after that big dust-up we made with the envoys. but as much as my fault as it is yours. Sorry for getting you too caught up in that.
What is that? That is not your fault. It's literally our fault. Don't worry. Why? I mean, sure, he killed a bunch of them, but it was literally to help us because we started it. We are the one to be. Sacre bleu.
Thanks, that makes me feel a little better.
I have to say, Napoleon, I'm impressed how much you know about these Lostbelt and proper human history. Napoleon Bonaparte. You first made a name for yourself after the French Revolution in 1789, eventually going on to become the first emperor of France. As the supreme command of the Grande Armée, you were one of France's greatest rulers and conquerors. For a time you control over half Europe, and your grand expedition in Russia is particularly well known. Waterloo. But at least in our database, I haven't seen anything regarding your exploit that pertains to Scandinavia. I hear that you were quite the fan of James Macpherson's Ocean, which is an epic poem similar to Norse poetic Edda, but that's all. What I'm trying to say is, you must have. Oh, goddammit. After material. Shanley, you. Oh, shit, cat! Oh.
I'm trying to record it. That is trying to do work, you know, for the people watching. But you're just like this. You're like, cat. What are you doing?
Is that right, Napoleon?
An Emperor Napoleon who knows all about Scandinavia.
Well, sure, I met earlier just a little bit before you all showed up. That's why I happen to know so much. I've been getting all this information while traveling around on foot, and on some skis I made. As to the source of my information, well, I think I'll hold off on that for now.
Oh, come on! What is up with all this secrecy? Why? Why do you need to do that? Why do you do a fucking Sherlock Holmes?
An air of mystery makes hotties like me even hotter, don't you think?
Maybe a little bit, but at the same time, it makes you very annoying. Very annoying. I think you would be hotter if you just ripped off your glove and told me the truth. Yeah, maybe just me.
Well, what is it? You want me to fess up everything, no secrets? Come on, lay me off, doggo. I got my reasons.
Hey, doggo.
Who isn't actually a dog.
Yeah, but what do you expect people to call it? Unicorn? Dog is probably the most... maybe a fox? That's what I could imagine. If I saw Thurd, I would be like, that is a weird dog or fox, man.
Oh. Well, let me be perfectly clear about one thing. There's a heroic spirit on the humanity side. I'm your ally. I came here to save you. Just make sure you don't forget that. As long as you don't, we could even make a temporary contract if you want.
Senpai.
I trust Napoleon. Yeah, you know what? I trust the big hottie who saved us. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, I agree. He's capable and trustworthy. That's right. I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw an archer like you wielding that enormous cannon.
Is that so? I didn't think artillery specialists were all that uncommon. Then again, maybe it's tougher than I thought for someone like that to make their mark on human history.
On humanity, I mean.
It's not like I was an artillery officer my whole life. Hell, my spirit origin and noble fans are both pretty much afterthoughts.
Then you mean you didn't use a cannon like that when you were alive?
Haha, of course not. You're right, mademoiselle. Can you imagine an emperor like me going around with a cannon like this?
I could... It would be cool.
And I guess I shouldn't laugh, huh? Sorry about that. It's just not uncommon in modern heroic spirit. I don't know what sort of adventure you've gotten up to before, but haven't you seen anything like this with other modern heroic spirit from proper human history? You know, where they turned out to be kind of caricature of the real selves?
Yeah, pretty much most of them. Babosh!
Oh, Now that you mentioned it, Babashiro experimented as a mechanical suit of armor. And Edison doesn't look remotely close to how he did it when he was alive. Maybe because of the special circumstances surrounding his materialization. Innocent monsters. I mean, there is a bunch of servants that definitely doesn't turn into being exactly what they are. Pretty much everyone.
And in my case, I got this gigantic cannon. And that's not all that different. Just look how tall I am here. Ooh la la. Won't be getting caught shot anytime soon. Not a chance.
Did you mean the cannon on your arm or the one in your pants? And I guess, as someone mentioned, that Napoleon is shorter version. Man, oh god, this opened up another can of worms that you literally can do whatever with the servants. It doesn't matter because it's just a character, you know. And I mean, I guess we can see that from the very beginning, but at the same time, it's like,
Well, as far as it'll go, I got my own reason for appearing like I do. Enough of that, though. Anything else you want to ask me?
Yes.
oh.
Remember how Yada said that at least in Village 23 and we won't come again for another year? Is there a reason for that? Something you know from your unidentified information source?
Maybe because you like Christmas.
I can't be totally certain it'll be another year, but that sounds right to me. Oh, but that's not my source talking. I learned that firsthand.
How?
Yet look at how many of them show up this time. The envoys aren't allowed to sacrifice human on any day beside the one that goddess lady. Scathach-Skadi ordinated. City must have brought a whole bunch of them along to make sure the ritual didn't go off the rails again.
Again?
Alright, it wasn't my first run-in with them.
Oh.
Back at another village, I caught one of them trying to open this giant gate and sniped them.
Holy shit. Here I have these big cannons, big burfire, sniper extraordinaire. Boodoo.
There was just one back then, probably because they didn't expect anyone to attack them. That was obviously wasn't the case with that last village. Remember them saying something about shared records? Well, the data from the one I snapped got shared with the rest. It looked like they responded by shoring up their numbers in preparation for another attack.
Okay, so that makes sense then. So, normally it would have been just one, and we could deal with that. But, we didn't know that. You know, going into a battle without any information is suicide.
The envoys don't care about the Queen's philanthropy. They are basically machines. No reasoning with them.
I see.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry. I had no idea they'd come back with those kinds of numbers. Guess I really messed up things for you too.
No, we kind of fucked this up anyways. It's still our fault for attacking? You know? Sure, the numbers was increased probably because of Napoleon's action, but we were still the ones that attacked? You know? We went in without even considering that it could be more. And when there were more, whoops!
Oh no, not at all. We never would have won without your help, especially given how strong each envoy was individually.
Oh yeah, that. Guess at the level with you, I'm pretty sure the CCs they base the envoys off are even stronger. The ones we ran into yesterday are basically mass-produced dolls that Queen Scathach-Skadi may keep by infusing them with her own magical energy.
Queen Scathach-Skadi, man, that's a fucking name to say. I'm just gonna call her Skadi.
Mass-produced dolls.
Might as well get this other right here too. The Queen here is merciful, yes, but this whole place is lousy with powerful, vicious enemies. A shitstorm of envoys.
Ah yes, a shitstorm of envoys.
The Lostbelt serving with his demonic sword and almost no allies for us. Even with the odds that stacked against us, are you two still ready to fight?
That's why we came here.
Exactly, yes, we're ready to fight.
Yeah, but, you know, don't go and make unnecessary dumb fights that we don't need.
We're the only one who have a chance, no matter how small, of restoring Earth and proper human history.
I shall not even say anything about that. So that's why.
Gotcha, that's good to hear. Me, I'm the guy who wants to rule over most of Europe. I'd say that more or less make me its king.
Especially from what's Boney here going on about? Bonaparte. Okay.
So if you call for me, I'll come running right away. Doesn't matter where, even way up a nerve. Doesn't matter how cold it is. I'll be there.
I will be back. Don't you come back now.
After all, if someone begs for my help, how can I refuse? Back when I was alive, there was a mountain of problem keeping my hands tied, like budgetary concern and stockpiling issues. But now that I'm a heroic spirit fighting for humanity, nothing's gonna hold me back.
Don't you hold me. Come here.
There might only be so many categories of things I can help with, but if there are two things I do best, it's fight hard and win. If that's what you're looking for, then your search is over. Good. Besides, Scandinavia is still part of Europe, and nobody better at winning in Europe than I am.
His confident spirits are amazing. Although there is one thing I'm a little concerned about, as I recall Emperor Napoleon's biggest defeat was Waterloo. That if we go on with a major factor in the decline of his reign.
Honestly, it would have been nice to get another crack at Russia for my revenge, but oh well, c'est la vie. Still, since we are in a harsh winter environment too, I will settle for avenging my Grand Armée's defeat here.
I don't think that's how karma works at all, ever. Ah well, whatever.
Now I don't be like that, Private.
Private, do you mean senpai?
Yep, you're the first recruit of my new Grand Armée. Good luck. We are hard enough, and maybe you'll even earn a medal.
I'm sorry, but did you know to give a senpai medal?
Alright, I did, didn't I? Oh, crap. Guess we lost track of time. Looks like we ran into a group of them on patrol, mademoiselle.
You're right, Magic signals are headed towards us. Fortunately, they're still far enough away that I can use my thrusters to make a clean getaway.
No, I say we let them find us. I want to get a better look at how you two fight. I'm not saying we do this for kicks. We need to hone our skills against opponents we know we can defeat before we go.
That is really smart! You know, we go against opponents that we know about, and we get knowledge about our skills and strengths and stuff like that. That's good. Reckless jumping into a random fight that we don't even know anything about.
No. We need to get better at fighting together as a unit. Call it teamwork if you like. So what do you say? Makes sense to you, Private?
I don't want to kill if I don't have to, but you were okay with killing the envoys? I mean, now they are mass-produced dolls, but we didn't know that. I know, I'm way too picky, but whatever.
Now we're talking. Alright, there they are. Let's get back on the way, Private.
Oh my god. Man, but I like Napoleon, man. He's awesome. But yeah, I could probably go on forever about my issue with their actions in the village and all that, because it was dumb, it was reckless, it was unnecessary. You know? It's... yeah. Oh, she's standing on a big gourd. To single, okay, she do big damage to one enemy. What does her skills do? Increase outcasts, heartbreak, inflict imbecile. Dude, so she's literally like Bankei, but good. Increase attack for and special attack. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, I didn't know it's done. Maybe I should read. But you know, I don't do that. I'm not that boring. I'm not that boring. Hey. Let's do it like this. I want to get shooting up. I want her MP to go up. And I want to see her attacks for that matter. V, behold. V. Ah, man, I like it. Oh, so you're just gonna attack her? Isn't that kind of unfair? I'm pretty sure it is. Laser beam. Man, it must suck to being in front of her. Like... Ice pillar. Ew. Man, okay. Snap. Testicle burned. That kinda hurt. Battle 2. Bergsrise. Nice. That's pretty cool. Frigid cold. You know, just because I can, let's just buff her to smithereens and let her destroy this. Just because I can. Oh, this is perfect. Battle speed. Magic Fender Girl. Kusurio Massacre. That sounds scary. Sorry, I got a hiccup. Man. Damn, that was pretty neat. Damn it got murdered. That was cool. Wait, she has some weird beaver at her side? Oh wait, weird. Oh man, is that QB? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I guess it's a two-tailed cat, but QB or beaver sounds more fitting. But that was nice. Seriously. Okay, I like it. And it is a little bit sad that I couldn't do the event this year, but I am to it next year. Hopefully it's popping up. This Hinako person Lostbelt is absolutely out of the question. 2 of the other 4 that remain are completely unfit as well. In which case I suppose we will need to cooperate with the Great Ones of Greece, as you originally proposed. Yes, your majesty, I believe that would be the wisest. Peperoncino is an excellent crypt in his own right, and his Lostbelt is of high quality. But in my estimation, it still does not compare to yours, Queen Scathach-Skadi. I do find the crypt is charming, but given what you have told me, I cannot say I care for his Lostbelt. Still, I much prefer it to the one lying right in the middle of a continent. That aside, what a bizarre name he has, Pepe. Pepe the Frog! Peperoncino. It does have a strange charm to it. No matter, let us discuss something else. The incident took place in Village 23. It seems member of Chaldea did indeed jump force with that man. I'm told they destroyed quite a number of my daughters. The envoy model of the Valkyries.
My knight and I will see they are dealt with at once.
You say the word and I'll kill him. Even a demonic sword gets rusty if you don't use it now and then.
What have I told you? You will kill no one. Despite your pledge to serve me, Ophelia, I see your heart still lies with another. However, this is still my world, and so you will kill no one. They may end up meeting their end at the hands of giants or at the hand of the imitation Valkyries. But that is simply the way of the world. It is as natural as footprints in the morning snow. There is no need to involve your demonic sword. Besides, did I not tell you I would love them? Somehow they make it sound scary. I did not think you were serious. You say that if it doesn't concern you, Ophelia, your deadpan expression is impressive, but also dull. Then again, he doesn't want my love, does he? Be that as may, when it comes to dealing with others beside myself, my question remains the same. That is, do I kill them or love them? If I decide to kill them, I do so immediately. I halt them, freeze them, and destroy them. If I decide to love them, I do so until their dying breath. I nurture them and stay with them as they die. All humans are my children, as are all giants. Do I kill them or love them? My enemies I kill. My children I love. That is who I am, the queen, the mother of Scandinavia. Yet again that goes for you too, Ophelia, and you, knight. You're my beloved daughter, and you, my precious son. Every life that grows here in Scandinavia is my child. No, your kindness know no bounds, your majesty. Indeed, that goes for the free Valkyrie Odin entrusted to me as well. Thurd? Thurd, come here. Valkyrie Thurd reporting for duty. Wonderful to see you in good health, Scathach-Skadi, our goddess and protector, and you, Lady Ophelia, her sworn ally. Have not you to call me mother, really now? As you wish.
She sure does rattle on a lot of her for a doll.
What is your command? We shall obey an order you give us. For you are our master, Scathach-Skadi. All these years still refuse to behave as my daughter. No matter how often I see it, it still managed to impress me. Tell me, my beloved daughter, as the leader of my 100-odd envoy, what did you make of the incident in Village 23? I know you're obedient, but despite what that knight says, I also know you're not mindless wooden doll. We are meant to execute our master's command. We cannot make a decision on our own. That's quite alright. Just tell me what you think. Keep it a pure analysis if you must. Very well. Of course, if it's said that transgression will be permitted to remain alive, we shall act accordingly. I think they can be left alone. As for the destroyed envoys, they were a mass-produced unit with no ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Still, based on what I've seen in our shared records, I don't think the three of us will need to respond. Even if circumstances change and we do end up needing to deal with them, I think the giants or a mass-produced unit's self-destruct function should be sufficient. Oh? I'm told that transgressors are human and one is half human, half heroic spirit. There is no need for them, the three of us, to confront such a lovely foe.
Cheeky little doll, isn't she? Come on, Ophelia, just say the word. I want to break it right here and now. I want to break something.
Don't be ridiculous. Her Majesty is right there. You will not act without my permission. That is fine. I like the way your knight speaks his mind. But stay your sword. You're not to harm my daughter. She's adorable in her own way. Accept her as she is and love her. Very well then, Sir Knight. Would you like to try drawing that demonic sword of yours right now? Your Majesty. Give me the command, Your Majesty, and that the rogue spear will be destroyed, demonic sword and all. It may be difficult for Thurd alone, but our chance of success would improve greatly with all three of us. That's all right. At ease, my ferocious daughter. Know that even I tend to jest at times. That wasn't funny, Skadi. Do forgive me, seeing your adorable innocent face. I simply couldn't help myself.
Now then, I think I should return to my throne for a time. I doubt they will make it here by tonight, but tomorrow evening I expect we will have guests. No doubt they will encounter more of the giants that roamed my world, and destroy my imitation Valkyries before then. Do I wonder though if they will survive long enough for us to meet? How about that? My god. It really brings interesting thing as well, because you know that the castle is in Oslo, Norway. Frozen, where Elsa and all of them are taking place, is as theorized, and I think it's confirmed even, taking place in Norway. And you know the mustache guy, I'm Whistleton, and all that, is representing to be from Sweden, and the prince from Denmark, I think it was. It's pretty interesting. But yes, I will actually cut for now. It turned out to be quite long anyway, so sorry for that, and sorry for all random jabbering I do. It just happens. So sorry about that. But yes, I will be back with more Götterdämmerung soon. So thank you for watching. See you later on, and I will continue. Super great day.